Okay. We have two lights now. We have this one. I probably should have cleared whether there's... I know there's a media embargo on the... We got three. We just walk in here and go blind because there's like 84 lights.
I need to be able to see! Not anymore, you don't!
I don't know if there's a media embargo on this or not. I'm gonna film as if there isn't. I got... Focus. 2000 lumen. 18 volt, that's very bright. I got that, we got a couple other things. One more thing is on the way. But what this means is we can cut the electric off to this one.
Watch the bottom of that wall. I closed the door and then just saw that.
She might need the reframe. I don't think you're going to be able to keep... What?
I know, it's fucked up, isn't it? See, that's messed up! That's messed up! Oh! I know.
Right, so I guess today we're going to be taking out the bathroom tile and drywall and whatever else.
Yeah,
We're kind of running short on daylight to do this without...
yeah, because
I don't think this...
all the wall off and build it back up on the same day, so that'll be a tomorrow thing.
I don't think we're that good. I also don't think I'm in wide angle. Really long Phillips bit.
These are the mid-length ones that we use. This is the one I use every day. I have short ones, but I have all other ones that are like this fucking long.
Yeah. I've got a square drive that's for pocket holes that's about that long. It might be a little bit longer.
This is honestly my favorite length to use in this.
I don't like the little shorties. What I usually end up doing is I use a bit holder than the really short one, because that's like perfect length.
All the way out. This is it. Yeah, this one's underneath.
So we wanted to know, this outside one looks alright. Well, I don't know, I think I know what Larry would say. He's kind of an interesting character.
That he is.
Dakota, pick up your stick. There. There should be a long one just floating in the middle of that thing.
Ooh.
Unless it's a square one.
No, it should be a 2.
What are you wooing about?
Are you that bored?
I already got a comment about you. Mr. Turbo Tail.
Yeah.
Miss Turbo Tail.
You bored? Is that why you're yelling at me? You're bored and you need some attention? You need some loving because you're just always so bored you can't be by yourself. Can't be by yourself. Can't hold your hand. trying to work.
That bit might be a little worn out.
No, it's spinning. I need to get the clearance. Separate those two. There we go. Oh, and a fucking hex drive.
Quarter?
Yeah, quarter.
I have a feeling a lot of this room is just going to be pictures of our ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
out if I can get this stud out or not, so I got more room for swing.
You could take this part out and just leave this for the beam for now, even though it's not actually resting on it.
These two and this right here.
Positive drive. That's a new one. I haven't seen those yet. That holds those onto a where that.
Wall's getting replaced anyway. You ready to start busting concrete out?
Go for it. I'm recording now. Just pointing a camera at nothing. Oh, you know what we gotta do. I'm not saying it again. I'll just overdub. I don't know how to use camera. Makes 19 to 1. Made from the Stanton one. Completely harmless to us, but anything with an exoskeleton should be lethal.
Tastes lovely. I don't think this is really salvageable.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
while he's doing that, I'm going to explain what we're doing here. We're doing the same thing pretty much that we did on this other side of the wall. And we have our roof braced. There's not a whole lot of weight that this is actually holding up. So our main concern is it's very windy today and the wind gusts might just come and take it. But we've got lots of rocks on the roof, so we should be good there. All these studs are coming out, and we're going to put an actual continuous sill plate in the bottom here. We're going to leave these two sandwich boards up here and sister in a new top plate. Because this old roof is nailed into that and there's no feasible way for us to get it off without damaging it. So we're just going to have to do the best we can. All the screws are out of the siding, so we should just be able to rip all the studs out and start fresh. That's why I put this blade on there. It's meant for that. Okay, so my battery died. Well, phone's charging. We got a new strip of subfloor put in, and I'm going to start throwing in this sill plate down here. I had to cut an old stud off because this part of the wall all the way down is 2.5 inches thick as far as studs go. So, ooh-wee. So I guess I'm just gonna work. got back from Menards. We gotta finish what we started yesterday. And some more 2x4s that I gotta rip down. just not wide enough for this room. Alrighty, I am right up here in the old loft. Excuse the mess. Because when I came back the other day, oh goodness, gravy. Okay. I remembered I have a whole bunch of random stuff up here. Looks like we got some casing. What is she? No idea. But this is casing that I don't have to make. If he wants it, he can have it. Because it's just been up here for forever and a decade. And we got some of this, which is, if it's what I think it is, we can use it to fill in, yield, I don't know if that's wood or what it is. The space between the trim on the door that I installed yesterday and the wall, because for some reason I made the door jamb thickness thing just about as wide as it was originally, because I don't think ahead. But that's already white, and if that's PVC, which I think it might be, we can use that. We can rip her down, shove her in the hole, she'll be good to go. I'm going to take all the random odds and ends I can find, and I'm going to shove them down on the bench, and we can go through it. Alright, some random odds and ends I found. Here is, this is like slat wall or nickel gap siding. It is LVL, that's not a problem. This will be good enough to fill that gap. There's two pieces of it. I think this was brought here by a previous customer of mine and they just left it. It's been here for well over a year. Got a random little piece of not quite quarter round, might be shoe molding. Got two long pieces. This is in my foyer, but I've always hated this profile. In my opinion, it's a dust trap. She needs a bit of cleaning done on her, but we got two, oh, I don't know. All my tape measures are not here. Do I have my old beater? Where is she? Here. That'll work. Good enough for now. Ooh, she's a bit crusty. If these are 10 footers, like they say they are, there we go. They are in fact 10 footers, so I can take these, I can fit these in the car, along with everything else here. I did find a couple pieces of this stuff, but I think I'm going to leave it here because this is the baseboard for our foyer, and I actually don't mind this profile, and if I ever need to replace any of it, here it is. I don't have to make it. I don't have to hunt down whatever weird Roman OG this is, and that's not even enough to do a room, so I'm just going to leave it here. This casing though is definitely enough to do at least the windows in a room or something. So we're gonna take that there. She's got the relief cuts, so, and I don't think that's a W more code, so I might have to hunt that down if we ever want to make more of this. As far as I know, the plan for most of the house is going to be one of these two. Not this one. Screw that profile. It'll be the 351 that I've always made and our 3328 for the doubles, or maybe the doors. And that stuff looks like it's just a random board. This stuff. A lot of people have 356 in their house. Not a lot of people have 351 in their house. That's 2.5. 356 is way more common. It's 2 1/4. There was actually some 356 in the house already when we got there. So this bit. Oh, forgot. We have some. No idea what these are called, but they go in between doorways on the floor, and these are kind of ugly, so he can have them if he wants them. I don't know if they're ugly, they're just... We already have so much red oak in our house, I'm sick of looking at it, so if he wants it, he can have it. He can paint it, he can do whatever he wants with it. So yeah, I shall see you at the trailer whenever I get there.
What? The bottle's gonna get you. Yeah. The bottle's gonna get you. You wanna fight it? You wanna fight it? Come on.
What are you running over to me for? Alright, well,
You really wanna go run around in the fucking rain? Be my guest.
we're dealing with this situation, so we were gonna finish up the old door here, and I even brought the outside trim for that, and Mother Nature decided to say, fuck you,
Yeah,
you're working inside today.
She does that quite often here in the old Northwest.
I don't know that I actually did a walkthrough after. Oh, that really doesn't help at all. But we screwed the outside siding. We got some of the blocking in. We only put the blocking in that we know we don't have to take out because we have windows to worry about.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different time.
Which I also looked up Habitat for Humanity, and I guess they're closed on Monday, so.
We can go there today anyway if we wanted.
But they do close at 5, so that would be like a
I'd have to go
near
out
them right after work.
Yeah, I'd be getting off and going right there.
There is one in Ottawa County, but I've never seen it before. And I don't think it's the same kind of store that the one on Conant is. We're just gonna get done what we can get done here today. And dealing with this room again. This room that is impossible to film in because it's just so freaking small.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to. I hope we have a warm day or something soon, because we're gonna have to set aside a day for tackling the water underneath here.
Well, I gotta shut the main thing off up there, install a shut-off valves
Yeah.
back here, and then I can turn like the fucking, keep the toilet on and keep the rest of that off,
Yeah.
and then we can do what we gotta do. But I gotta have a day where I can actually do the plumbing.
Crescent, feel free to send me a whole bunch of plumbing stuff. Well, I guess it's time to go out to the garage and grab some random crap. Boy, she gets chilly in here. I was just thinking, Metabo, when are you guys gonna make a heated jacket like everybody else makes now? Milwaukee makes one, right?
Yeah.
And I think DeWalt makes one.
Throwing out the little M12 batteries.
4, 5, and 6. So this is 7, 8, 9, and 10. We got, I think this was the end of the last video. This is new. Those are all going to get, when the windows get put in, the rest of that framing is going to get done. Siding screwed on. Pink stuff's in there. Tiles out of here. Drywall's off of that back wall. Electrical is dead in the bathroom now. Rest of the drywall's out, rest of the insulation's out in here, minus the shower. What else are we doing here? Oh, concrete's out. That's in this video. Wow, that seemed like so long ago we were doing that.
Last week.
Mirror's out, lights out. What's left in this room? Laminate's gotta come up. Plumbing's gotta get situationed. That's an official word, I guess.
It is now.
And that comes out. Shower comes out. And will probably come out temporarily just to get the crap that's underneath it and put a new wax seal on it. See if there's any subfloor we gotta do. The box around the furnace is gone. Cabinet's out of here. New door frame that I made. I gotta shim the top of it still. That looks so redneck. I think the frame's good, but the place we had to put it into is a little crooked.
Your rafter got drain plugs?
Huh?
Your rafter ever had a drain plug?
Not typically. I don't think I've ever had a rafter leak. We've had a roof leak. My bathroom's got a similar situation behind that. Well, you've seen it. It's that left corner behind the toilet.
Yeah.
But I think that got fixed and it's just the drywall never got replaced. It's all gone. Big pile of this. The bottom of this cabinet is probably going to have to get replaced, but the rest of it is pretty good. I might just pop the face frame off and put a new carcass on it, put the old face frame back in, because the rest of it is good. Because the top's kind of wonky too. Alright, this video is long enough.